CardMageddon, the end of the year Magic tournament where every deck format is supported.
Alright, yo, we're back for one more. Hopefully do something crazy for y'all. This hand is reliant on drawing a Nykthos. Weird, that's kind of how the deck goes. Opponent mulligan once, however. If we do draw Nykthos, it's going to be pretty crazy. Yeah, Sylvan Scryings have been a big addition to this deck because before I had them, we would draw Nykthos half as much, and the deck would just not really function. Like, we don't have Serum Visions, we don't have a lot of control, we just would really like to hit Nykthos early if we can, and Scrying seems like the way to do it. Primeval Titan is an option, but it's like, if we're getting the 6 mana with this deck, there's a good chance we have Nykthos to begin with, so. Island Serum Visions. Exciting. Yeah, okay, what if we draw Nykthos into Garruk? That's the game plan. Okay. Pass. Although this still isn't really the fastest hand. I mean, turn 3 we can make 6 power with the Wolfbriar, and turn 4 we can play Primal Crux. Turn 5 we get a kill. Also, this leyline is potentially pretty nice here, as our stuff is... Our creature spells can't be countered. So, that's sweet. 5 green, Wolfbriar. Kick it once. We might just get ranched by Pestermite deck real fast. I don't know, we'll see. But if we're not up against Pestermite, I like our odds. Even if we are, then opponent will have to have the combo. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Yeah, that's what I would suspect we're playing against, although it could be some kind of a storm deck. Vidalcan Shackles. Vidalcan Shackles is fine by me. I mean, it can mess with our Wolfbriar, but it's not going to be touching this Primal Crux. I'm going to conceal this Wolf Run, although there would be points to getting it into play right now. Primal Crux. 14/14. And you do have a Vidalcan Shackles, but I'm not so concerned about that. Pretty sick start from us. This leyline is actually absurd in this matchup. Can't be countered, so. So it looks like we're playing against Blue Moon deck, actually. Could get another leyline out, but let's just play the Wolf Run. Send him into combat. For a blue and a red, can the opponent deal with this Primal Crux? I would not expect so. Send him. For a blue and a red. Vapor Snag could be a thing. 4, 8. Oh no, we already clicked through. I already clicked through. Did I click through? Yeah, I would have liked to Kessig Wolf Run, but oh well. I mean, we're weak to Vapor Snag. That would be the card, and that deck does play that at times. But that's not the play that I meant to make. I would have liked to use Kessig. But, oh maybe, I mean, I think twice, yeah, okay. We won, sweet, didn't matter. Fast kill. Alright, as for sideboard, yeah, this is why I want Ancient Grudge and not Creeping Corrosion, because I like Ancient Grudge and I don't want Creeping Corrosion. Only cards I'm really interested in here are Primeval Titan. they could be good. Seems not necessarily more exciting than our other fat, so kind of want to keep our game plan together and just roll. Here's a real risky one. If we draw a green, then we'll probably get bolted out of the game, so I think I'm going to mulligan. Keep this one. This one is just as risky. This one's slightly less risky, actually. Well, this one sucks, too. We could go to 5. Both those hands are really bad. I mean, we do have Leyline, this Leyline here, which is very good in this matchup. Alright, currently concerned about Blood Moon. Scared for my life over that card. Scared for our tournament lives here. With this hand, can't do too much against it. 4. Yeah, forced into Garrick. Nice, Wolfbriar. Well, if we draw one more land, we can put an uncounterable Wolfbriar out, and that could get us to Primal Crux. Game plan is definitely just Primal Crux, like too big to shackles, can't be countered. If we ever get there, then we're likely to win. Sylvan Scrying, so that's pretty brutal, but that's what happens. Inconsistent deck is inconsistent, so. Okay. Hoping for a land. There's a Leyline. Here comes Vendilion Click, so things are real bad. Ready to go to the next game and the last game of the series. Potentially, we could end on a winning record and feel like this deck is great, or we could end on a losing record and feel like the deck's inconsistent / we got unlucky. So, remains to be seen. Hopefully the opponent bottoms this Primal Crux, is like, I can't beat that card. Didn't let us keep everything. Unfortunate. Alright, well, our time here is ticking to an end. What is this? What's going on? Yeah, we're lagging like crazy. Snapcaster Mage. Alright, well, I think if we don't draw a land on this turn, it's going to be time to scoop them up. Yeah, we can't use this even, so I think we're going to be too far behind. And there's a life utility. Right, sometimes you just concede because it's like, well, I could just sit here losing to this blue deck for another 5 to 10 minutes. So I just realized that we have chokes. Let's board in 4 of those. Let's board out Leyline of Life Force. Or I mean, board out Leyline of Vitality. Yeah, let's sideboard correct, guys. Leyline of Life Force, is this the one that we want? Yeah. Alright. Seems good. Game plan is get a turn 2 choke out. Missed out on that last game. I like to play first, but we never drew a green mana anyway, so I don't know if it changes too much. Turn 2 choke seems like it might be good. I don't know. Seems like it might be alright. Hoping for Serum Visions from the opponent so we can just dink them out. Even better. And the fun begins. We have 4 choke on our board. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 choke. Just for guys like this over here. Question is how to use this Sylvan Scrying. I'm interested in getting a treetop village. We've got plenty of mana. Yeah. Let's get a treetop and get it into play. Start beating down. Push damage. Well, Kessig Wolf Run's an alternative as well. Also, I'm not sure what I clicked on. Nice, we got it. We could get a border post into play, but what's the point when we can... We'll be better to cast in a couple turns, probably. Potentially. Misty's over there. Yeah, our draw is insanely bad besides the choke. So it'll be possible to lose. I think the way it would happen is through Cryptic Command, definitely. The opponent's able to get up to 4 mana, bounce the choke, and we have nothing else going on, which is possible. I mean, we're holding 4 lands. We're holding 4 lands right now, so we're definitely a ways away from doing anything. Another island. 3, 4, 5. Don't quite have the mana. This turn. Cast. So the worst thing that could possibly happen is next turn we get our Colony Hydra Cryptic Commanded and choke bounced. So let's not let that happen. Choke, choke, choke. Go green. Alright, well, Cryptic Command's a thing that I'm going to play around. And we could lose this game. Our draw is just so many lands. Attack. I think it'll get Cryptic, and then maybe we lose. Well, we're going to find out. I'm going to cast this. It can get counterbounced. It doesn't make a huge difference. Let's see what happens. F6. No Cryptic Command. Alright, well, easy game then. Let's thin our deck. Try to draw something that's not a forest. Fetch lands are actually dead draws now. That's interesting. Opponent has to discard. There goes a think twice. It's coming for 4. Opponent didn't have Cryptic last turn, so does that mean we should not play around it? Alright, here it comes. Oh, here comes something. Vendilion is actually pretty irritating. Like, maybe I should have got that Colony Hydra down. Yeah, our deck is basically all mana except for, yeah, 1 Land Werewolves, 1 Choke, 1 Colony Hydra, which is now getting shuffled down, but opponent's about to be back in the Stone Ages of mana, I think. Yeah, we're just riding this 1 Choke, basically. Guess I shouldn't have played around Cryptic, but it seemed like a real way to lose. Alright. Our deck is more than half mana, so these things are bound to happen. At this point, there's not a ton of mana left in the deck. But maybe we can just ride this Land Werewolf. That's kind of the strategy. Wow, another Misty. But this is just the power of a choke. All it takes is a Land Werewolves, I guess. Interesting. How's it going to get killed? Snapcaster Mage. These are desperate times for our opponent. We have no follow-up, though, is the thing. So The opponent is drawing live. I mean, we're heavily favored to win this, but it might take a while because we've just drawn all lands for the most part. I mean, here it is. Here's the big poppy. Green, green. 4, 6, 7. Maybe this gets remanded or mana leaked. We can pay for a leak. Opponent goes to 2. Can remand. But all these lands are just staying tapped. Remand. Remand, sure. So Choke is a Magic card. It's a powerful one. Opponent's really fighting through the end. Thanks to everybody for watching. Much love. And thanks to CardAgain for having me. Sweet deck. Peace.
CardAgain, the website Magic players deserve.